Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Gorney, you there? Nice to see you this evening, if you are. Thanks for dropping in. Hopefully I haven't missed you. Um, hey, dude, what's going on? You streaming tonight? I have had a barbecue today, so I feel very lethargic. Had lots of sun, lots of food, but had a bit of a loose end on this Sunday night, so I thought, why not an hour of the game I've been waiting about 9 months to play? Very excited. So I was going to do a little bit of a what do I know about this game before I got into it. Not tonight, a bit tired, so just chilling today. Tis Sunday, tis the day for chilling, and I do not blame you. Um, yeah, like I say, been doing a very similar thing. And work tomorrow, so yeah, gotta keep those Sunday scaries at bay. Anyway, yeah, so Clair Obscur, I first heard about Sunday scaries. They're a real thing, man. First heard about it when I was on paternity leave, actually. My company are good enough to give me 6 months paternity leave, which obviously I took, which is fantastic. But a lot of nights looking after a small child. Some nights where he just screamed the whole time, but most nights where he slept a lot. Never played E33. Heard good things. Yeah, exactly. So I heard about it at that time when the Game Awards came on, and it obviously wiped the floor. 6 months, I know. I know it's unheard of. It's the same as what they give the ladies. I'm very, very lucky. Um, I mean, it wasn't like a holiday, for damn sure, but I got to be around for the first 6 months of my son's life and help my other half out. So again, very grateful. But among other things, I started getting into games again, and this was only September that I went on pat, and March that I finished it. So having played games pretty much all my life, I started looking at what it was about and getting my head back in the game, literally. Um, and yeah, started watching a few streamers, a few YouTube channels, and just started understanding kind of what was popular and what people were playing these days. And to be honest, I'd missed so much. I literally had no idea. So I started making a list of stuff that I wanted to play. Started following some people on YouTube. And actually, when I started my pat leave, I think I'd heard of Twitch, but had never actually delved into it. And I started looking into it, obviously, when I was on pat leave, had all that free time. Um, and yeah, just thought maybe I could do that. So yeah, 6 months later, there or thereabouts, I got to this stage. But the reason that I'm saying all this is because Expedition 33 was one of the games that I saw and I thought, wow, I need to play that game. Saw how popular it was, or actually heard the soundtrack was the thing that drew me to it the most. Um, so, as people might know, and I always say this when I start new games on here, I don't know loads about the games that I play most of the time because as soon as I start wanting to play a game, I might have heard about it, I might have seen a trailer, or I might have caught somebody playing it online. But as soon as I think I want to play that game, I just stop reading about it. I stop watching any trailers, anything, because I want to play it myself and I want to have like the rawest experience that I can. So what do I know about E33? Well, apart from it being super crazy popular, turn-based combat, cracking storyline and characters, cool origin story. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I'm a real noob to this actually. I never thought I'd be able to do it, and I'm pretty crap with technology. But it was really a case of one thing at a time. You go on YouTube and see some of my early streams. Man, I was doing it direct to YouTube off of the PlayStation, and they are bad. But yeah, anyway, so E33. I think the storyline is something like a lady has the power to kill everybody over the age of 33 by painting a picture every few years or something, and then the number changes, and this time it's 33. And I'm guessing there's some guys that get together to try and stop her, or I don't know. Literally, that's how vague, the vague details I know of the story. Yeah, you learn bits as you go. Did that as well. Yeah, 100%. When I started, actually, it was so overwhelming. I was like, I thought it would be relatively easy, actually. That's why I was like, oh, I can just do it straight to my PlayStation. Then realised just how bad the stream was. And it took me a while to kind of get the confidence up to start putting little bits and pieces in place to get to where I am now. But it really is one step at a time. I'm like, right, what software do you need? And then, like, how the hell do you use OBS? And then it's like, I think I need a camera. I think I need a mic. Oh, my mic's like falling over with the elastic band and blue tack that I've got, like, holding it to my desk. So I buy a boom and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of how far I've come. Part of me thinks that if it wasn't for E33, which kind of permeated all of that time, watching it on the Game Awards, I didn't watch people play it. Like I say, I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But it was the soundtrack, really. I started listening to the soundtrack, and I must have listened to that soundtrack. It's bloody long, actually, but the main songs 100 times, like all through Christmas and that. I was listening to E33. It was like the theme to my Christmas. So every time a song comes up on there, I'm probably going to know what it is, and it's just so beautiful. And I love game soundtracks. A friend lent me a capture card like 5 years ago, still using it. You sure your mate doesn't want it back? Yeah, capture card. I'd forgotten all about that. I'd heard of capture cards before I started streaming, but I had no idea what they were. I was like, is it like a card? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is it called a capture card? I didn't even know. So yeah, figuring all of that out was a laugh and a half. But hey, I got there in the end, and I'm still learning. I've got a to-do list next to me of all the things. I'm like, how do you take clips on Twitch? How do you play an alert when somebody chats to you? Because I'm always missing messages that come up when I'm locked in. Other stuff like slight mismatches between video and audio. There's a million things that you need to sort, and that's before you even get into the fun stuff like follower alerts and things. So yeah, it's hard. Yes, actually, they can be internal or external. Capture cards, yeah. Yes, I mean, I've learned a lot, but I'm still a relative noob. I think, Twitch, I'd heard of it. I didn't really know what it was, literally, and just got myself onto it. And I was like, oh, so this is where all of my YouTubers are recording their videos and then uploading them, wondering where all the chat was coming from and all of that. And actually went and found some of those YouTubers, and now they know me because I'm like dropping into their channels all the time. So yeah, what a cool community. That's what I like best about Twitching. You meet people and you support each other, and it's like I'm playing a game that I want to play, which I would have played anyway on my own, except I'm not on my own anymore. Even though I've got nobody in the channel, I'm recording it and people can watch it back and catch up, and you build a bit of a following, don't you? And it's really social. So I've not only got video games and the love of video games, but I'm sharing them with people, and sort of people sharing them with me. Never liked Twitch and always uploaded to YouTube, eventually converted, and like 3 years later, I'm now getting paid pennies to stream. Yeah, nice one. I'm on the cusp of affiliate, actually, so I'm guessing once you're affiliate, you can start getting paid, provided you get the viewers and the subs, maybe. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping to do the same. I'm not like, I haven't got delusions of grandeur or anything. I know I'm not going to be the most amazing Twitcher out there, but you can get paid some money for doing this. Like, what the hell? even if it is pennies. Amazing. I was going to do it anyway, and making friends at the same time. It's cool. Anyway, I feel like I've babbled for long enough, and I should probably play some games. Going to be a little bit of a shorter one tonight, so I hope I'm just going to kind of get started and get to grips with the controls and whatnot. But yeah, super excited. I've also heard that it's very sad. I don't know if it's sad because sad things happen or just that the world is so beautiful. I get the impression it's fairly melancholy because everything looks like a bit torn up and lots of people are going to die if this premonition or whatever the hell it is comes true. But anyway, I guess I'll find out. Last game I played, only played it for 2 nights. Poppy playtime, very short, only chapter 1, and flipping jumped out of my skin several times. Scary. So people have now seen me figuratively wet myself on live stream. They may see a grown man cry on live stream if it is as great as they say it is. Because it has been known. Final Fantasy VII, Gorney, you can join me on that one. First time I played that was a bit of a tearjerker. Yeah, you get bits and streams plus a few pence per ad watched. Nice. Hey, yeah. Well, why the hell not, eh? Yeah, that is funny. Indeed, yeah. So, okay. Let's plug in. I'm ready to go here. Honestly don't know how far I'll get, but I think this is like my soft launch to the game. So this has got to be the song, hasn't it? I know when I was watching the Game Awards, every time they won an award, they played this, and it was really poignant. Luna, hey. Handling something moment once I'm free in my squad and I will pull up on the stream. Sweet. Appreciate that. Thanks for the Discord. I don't actually use Discord. I do have it. It's probably about time I started. But hey, welcome in. I'm hitting play game. I love that I don't really know what's coming. I caught someone playing this on Twitch once, and I watched it for probably like 8 seconds before I was like, I don't want this being spoiled. And someone was floating. The character they were using was floating around. So that's another thing that I know about this game. It's very, very little. Autosave. Okay. So weird I'm actually playing this. Let's have a quick check of the settings. Just turning my sound down a bit. I had the sound up really loud for Poppy playtime so that it could legit make me jump. Not that I needed the sound loud. But it's a little bit jarring. So, okay. I think we're all good here. Speaker personal colour. Choose whether or not each speaker will have their personal colour inside the subtitles. No, I think I can figure it out. Tutorials. Everything enabled, I'm just going to leave because it'll happen. I can always turn it off. Autoplay dialogue. Dialogue is automatic after character finishes speaking. Oh, okay. No, I can do that. Vibration. Sprint is hold or toggle. I'll hold for now. I need to invert my vertical. Invert in vertical. Did you do that, Gorney? I feel like old school gamers do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it the case that people don't generally do it these days? Because it's always disabled. I have to turn it on. Choose performance and quality. Performance will improve frame rate. We'll go quality. See you later. Say night to the missus. Depends on the game. And leave it flying goes forward. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where it comes from, right? I feel like I always think not just planes, but helicopter, because it's more like a joystick. Pull back to go up, right? Look up, pull back. I can't play it any other way. I don't know. It just wouldn't work. Okay. Let's try not to make my entire stream looking through the controls. The settings. Okay, there will be tutorials. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay, so story, expeditioner, expert. Just the game difficulty. This will be changed any time. Story inevitably spin with less story comment, enemies still low damage. I'm not going to do that. Expeditioner. Intended difficulty with challenging combat, enemies still normal damage and mastering dodges. So courage, not mandatory, recommended for players which will turn-based games. And hard, difficult, highly demanding combat. Okay, I'm glad there's only 3 because it makes it relatively easy to pick. And some shooters as well. So I don't know how you can swap between the two. I was playing Alan Wake, as you know, and I changed the inverted the look, and it wouldn't change it for the car. So when I'm driving and I wanted to kind of look up or down, I'd go the wrong way and end up, well, inevitably crashing or doing something stupid. I guess they missed that off when they were figuring out the invert controls. But there's another game that did that, actually. I can't remember which one, but it inverted it for not all of the game, just the main part. It's driving me mad. Might be Baldur's Gate, I'm not sure. So, just briefly, very briefly, explain the difficulty. I used to play every game on hard, literally all the time. But I found that it kind of hurt my engagement, having to do things again and again and again. I like a challenge and I like feeling that satisfaction when I've completed the challenge, but I don't like being challenged so much that I start resenting what I'm doing. Also, because I'm twitching, I'm bad enough at these things as it is. So if I put it on hard, I'm pretty sure my viewers would drop away as I went through the game, when they realised I was having to play every single combat 15 times. And they say it's the way it's intended to be played, so I want to play it the way it's intended to be played. I figure hard, perhaps, is for people who love the game, whatever game it is, and want to play it again, maybe. So I've now stuck to intended difficulty. I know loads of people who put it on the easiest, probably because there's so many games and so little time, and they just want to kind of get through them. But I need some challenge, do you know what I mean? Anyway. Character customization. Allow the customization character to appear during in-game cinematics. Some cinematic shots may look as intended, but it's fun. Sure. Okay. I think I'm good. Ooh. Streaming origin story. Ran gaming events across Southampton, Hampshire for years. Made a YT to help promote it, then got into streaming, and 10 years later we're here on Twitch doing 3 streams a week and videos all the time. Yeah, nice. That's really cool. What gaming events did you do, dude? Usually do normal, unless it's like Hitman where you can't. Yeah, or I'm guessing the Souls games you can't. I've never played a Souls game. It's on my list. But I know they're notoriously hard. I'm guessing there isn't a difficulty level, otherwise they wouldn't be so hard. People put them on easy. European Extreme on Metal Gear Solid is calling you. No. The last game I played on hard was Persona 5, before I started streaming, Persona 5 Royale. My god, that game is long. Made longer by the fact that some of the battle was really bloody hard. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yes, start game. Let's do it. Change my camera overlay position for this. Apparently it's best in the top left. Remains to be seen. So this looks like a painting. Either that or the Eiffel Tower is in a very bad way. Arc de Triomphe. Broken. Been lucky enough to go up both of those. Nintendo Street Pass, Southampton, 3DS group turned to a general Nintendo group, did loads of local events, got invited to Nintendo UK events. It's one of the first 200 people to play the Switch in the UK. No way, dude. That's super cool. I need to find myself some more of those kind of things.
If you're going to give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me. I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Aye. A lot to take in. Gustave Mayel. Lumiere was one of the guys that they were talking about. Okay, so there's been several expeditions before, so they're trying to stop this woman from painting. I'm sure I'll learn more as I go. He likes Sophie. He and Mayel are part of the expedition. Was it led by Lumiere? Yeah, it's really fun. And we then tried to expand into a festival style called Southampton Game Fest and formed Hampshire Gaming Hub. And 4 events with about 500 people turning up to each. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. What did you do at the gaming events? Like set up stuff for them to play? Did you have people bring stuff to buy and sell? How come you don't do them still? So, I've got a... Oh, hang on. That is not inverted. Why? Why can I not access the controls? Okay, this might be a shaky start. Wow. swear I said invert, right? I was going to say, would it be weird to play this game with them speaking French? Because I kind of feel like they should be speaking French, provided that I had the English subtitles. Would that annoy people? I mean, it'd be like watching a film with subtitles, right? We do that all the time. Squid Games, anyone? Okay, I can't change the invert or the subtitles, so I'll have to put up with it for now. This is so cool. Oh, we'd have to throw stones quite a way to get them in the sea. He seems to have a bio arm, I don't know. Right, what is this? I have to have Sophie. Yes, take it. This is a cool place. What book is that? Okay.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yes.
Yeah. Been ready.
Vous regardez la paintress. You regard the paintress? Comte de la Sienne. Sirène? Siren. 56. So I saw that it said 34. So I guess that was maybe the last expedition? Is it that they're counting down every year or something? Yeah, people had stalls, bought their own equipment. We had talks. Jason Bradbury from Gadget Show turned up to one of the events. People moved on to better things and COVID kind of stopped it. Oh man. COVID sucks. Hey, at least you achieved it, right? I used to run a community cinema. Oh, hey. Doug's not paying attention to his followers. Totally can't see who followed me, but thank you. Feed's not telling me. But hey, I got a new follower. Grateful as always. Sorry, I'm being really slow, but it's just because it's so cool. What is going on with the world? Is this just how it is, or is it literally falling apart? Opera. Haripo? I guess you must be able to play as multiple characters, because when I caught those 8 seconds of Twitch before, I'm sure it was a woman floating. God knows why she was floating. I guess I'll find out. What is going on? It was just like some sort of disease. Oh, that's poignant. Yeah, but I don't regret it. I love doing it, and it got families playing games together. Sadly, most of the connection's been lost to trying to rebuild them through streaming. Yeah, cool. You reconnected with any of them through your stream? Any of them found you and said hi?
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
Is the tutorial about to start? If it is, then I'm going to struggle my ass off, given that it hasn't inverted my y-axis. Literally know nothing about this game other than it won lots of awards. More or less the same. Yeah, a few connections, but not got around to doing another event. Co-host, moved to China. Bloody hell. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people who'd be up for co-hosting with you, dude. And if you do another event, 100% let me know, I'll be there. If you need any help or whatever. I'm just down the road, aren't I, so... I could literally just listen to this music all day. It's like a bit steampunky, isn't it? Oh, vibrations. Oh wow, so Spider-Man. Or like Zelda with his grappling hook. Link on Zelda. Why is everything falling apart? What is this horrible like black rock? And how are things suspended in mid-air? Nael, could you explain please?
Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
Mael.
Mael. I like that name. Yeah, if I do, we would have to do it properly as a company, so hoping streaming can lead me down that route to fund it. It's my dream to run a gaming festival, and I run 4 of them, so I feel like I achieved what I wanted. Yeah, same. When it came to community cinema, I kind of ticked the box. It was very stressful and I didn't want to do it anymore, but, you know, after a few films I thought, I've done this, let's move on. Satisfying, isn't it? But again, lots of work, stressful. On to the next thing, huh? What is the horse doing up here? That is fun.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33.
Oh no.
She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
There are a lot of flowers around here. It is very pretty. Sophie, I'm guessing, is his love interest or ex or something like that. Mael mentioned his sister, so I'm wondering potentially if no, he picked up a rose. It's got to be a honey. Yeah, exactly that. I've learned a lot since then, and my real job is H&S based, so I can use that for events in the future. That is very handy. God, health and safety, what a nightmare. Luckily, when I did my community cinema, it was in places that were already insured, you know, pubs, did it in a theatre once. I mean, there were still a bunch of licenses we needed to get, and that was hard enough, but yeah, I can't even imagine if you're setting it up in a public space or whatever. There'll be a whole host of stuff you've got to consider. Well, I've got a mate in security, got lots of contacts at Red Cross, and it's run Pride before and all sorts of stuff, so if you need a hand, any of that. Well, these grappling hooks go a long way, don't they? Are they trying to rebuild this stuff? A lot of scaffolding. It's so weird that it won't let me access the menu unless I'm pressing the wrong button. Should probably have a little cycle through the buttons. Okay. Jump. Oh, that's center. Yeah. Oh god. Can't find sprint. Okay, that's it. Oh, there it is. Right. Please. Is it controls? Gameplay? It's turned it off. Oh, did I not save it? Okay. Invert the vertical. Yes. I didn't save it, did I? My fault. Did I change anything else? I don't think I changed anything else. Oh, what about, let's just have a look at the text language, audio language. Oh, guys. We had the Southampton Guildhall booked, nice for an event, but their health and safety was overboard. We had to cancel it due to team changes. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just crazy, isn't it? The level of health and safety. And it really hamstrings you too. Sometimes it's just not viable to put something on because of the hoops you've got to jump through. And the cost, sometimes, to put bits and pieces in place makes it not worth it. It's sad. Gordon, I need you to answer for all of Twitch. If I change their spoken language to French but keep the subtitles English, do you think that's going to put people off? It's a bit niche, isn't it? I like it. I think I'm going to do it. Still got plenty of local gaming connections in the city, devs, two universities that run game dev courses. Very cool. I think with all of that, like, background, experience, connections, then, you know, if you've still got a taste for it, then absolutely, you know, if it's a passion, if that itch isn't quite scratched, then yeah, for sure, make it happen. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh. Really? Your language can only be changed in the title menu. Okay. It'll be fine. You might get French users popping over. I probably would. You've had to exit unsafe settings. Okay, I'm going to at least get through the tutorial and then I might return to the title screen. Or wait till it saves. Why did it say it had unsaved settings? It's not changed this again, has it? No. Okay. Oh, God. Blessing. Miel.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to do another event, but it's fun to have more adult response fees now, like a mortgage. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, well, it's a case of saving up, or, you know, like I say, if it's an itch that still needs scratching, then there's ways and means, isn't there? Putting a little aside, whatever it takes. Sometimes I get it though, it's just not feasible, is it? You know, that moment has passed. I mean, I had a kid and I couldn't stop buying streaming equipment. Pretty selfish, really, but to be honest, it's kind of been a bit of an escape. My other half knows that, as long as I don't go too crazy. Children are very expensive, but I need the release. And yeah, had the money spare, so I decided to go down that route. And so far, very, very glad I did. It's in my early 20s when I first started doing events, still living at home. Yeah, it just makes it so much harder, doesn't it? Do you know, if I knew Twitch when I was in my 20s, or I don't know when it started, but I would have been right in there, like, crashing through, trying to actually be a decent, big Twitch streamer. Now it's just obviously absolutely saturated. But I would have had so much more time then. Like nowadays, I have to put the kid to bed, help, sort the chores, etc., which is fine. It's adulting, but it means I can only start a stream at 9. And the big Twitch streamers, they have to stream for like 5 hours straight. And there's just no way. There's just no way I could get away with that these days. Unless I get really popular and start making loads of money and it becomes my full-time job, in which case I'm sure the other half will be more than happy for me to spend my entire day doing this. Get that you need some downtime. Yeah, 110%. Like, I really look forward to doing this. And I know even when sort of like the day's over and I'm knackered from doing, you know, working or looking after the kid or doing chores, whatever, I've got that like release for an hour or two, and it sustains me.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
Oh yeah, think you can take me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
Well, I'd love to use something with my Lumina converter.
Alright, you're on.
Whatever the hell that is.
Yes!
Do you wish to go through the battle tutorial during your duel? Yes, I very much do. That's very Final Fantasy. Wow. That got intense real quick. Let's crank that down a little more. Battle Bell. This is exciting. It was called Justin.tv before Amazon bought it and turned it into Twitch. It vaguely rings a bell. I definitely wasn't like overly familiar with it, and I never visited it. Justin.tv. She's dressed very French. Sounds like a reposeful. I know, right? Oh, it's the same music, but like really beefed up. I don't think I got this far on the soundtrack. The soundtrack is honestly like hours long. Battle wheel. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You can gain AP by performing a base attack or parry. Okay. I'm sure all this will become second nature. So attack, aim, skill, and then parry. Timeline. Characters play turn by turn. Turn order is indicated in the timer on the left. Nice. Just like FF7, Gorny. Try attacking to gain 1 AP. Okay. What's this? Deal more damage with overcharge. Oh, limit break. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage, dodging and parrying. So there's dodge, parry for defense, and then attack, skills, and item. Attack. Attacks a single target. Yes, sir. Don't kill her, Gustav. Enemy turn. Enemies usually perform one action per turn. You can defend during their attack. May or no attack. God. During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last minute will trigger a perfect dodge. Press 0 to dodge. Or circle, sorry. Too bad. Ooh. Skill wheel. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Okay. Is that 2 of 10 now? Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try to use a skill. Gustav's Overcharge. Gustav starts with 2 skills, Luminary Assault and Overcharge. He can use attacks and skills to charge up his Overcharge meter. Oh, okay. And unleash a devastating blow with his Overcharge skill. His Luminary Assault. Use your Luminary Assault to gain charges. Okay. Luminary Assault. Low physical damage. 5 hits. Critical hits generate 1 additional charge. High lightning damage based on the amount of charges. 1 hit. Okay, so those are his skills. So Overcharge if it's full, but Luminary Assault to fill the overcharge. Simple enough. Yes, it is intense music. Very FF7 battle music inspired. In fact, this is really giving Final Fantasy vibes right now. This feels very Persona, its display menu. Yeah, mixed with Persona, I agree with that. Modern, kind of hip, very Japanesey feel. I've got so much to do in that game next stream. Gold Chocobo. Oh wow, you're getting the Gold Chocobo. It took me ages to get one of those. Underwater materia. Okay. Sunken Ship. I remember the Sunken Ship back in Arena for Omni Slash. I never got Omni Slash. I've completed the game probably 3-4 times. But I don't even think like the internet was particularly big back in the day when I was playing Final Fantasy 7, that is. Forgot how hard FF is to fully complete, yeah. One day I'll probably go back and do it. I went back to the snow area for the material I missed. So you kind of like 100%ing it, huh? Right, so I can't use Overcharge, so I will Luminaire Assault... Lumiere. Not Luminaire. Lumiere. Lumiere Assault deals low single target damage, 5 hits, uses weapons element, critical hits, generate... Oh, if I crit then I get a charge. Right now. QTE! Pressing X at the right time will improve your skills. Effects. Increase damage or added bonus effects. Achieve perfect timing. Unleashing strong effects. Okay. Oh wow. I think I pressed too soon. Parry. It's a lot to remember. During an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parry shares the same time as perfect dodge, but it's more difficult than regular dodge. Parrying recovers 1 AP in addition to avoiding damage. Press R1 to parry. Parry again. And again. Parrying every hit with an enemy attack triggers a powerful counter. Graphics are insane. Oh, I've got Overcharge. Customize Overcharge meter is full. Use the Overcharge skill now to unleash devastating blow. I feel a bit sorry for Mael. I'm actually kicking her ass. Sorry about this in advance. Yep. Can break. Break what? Charges. 1 hit. Resets charges. Okay.
We're going to come on.
Ouch. Kills. Hopefully not. 1 XP. No damage. Plus 20%. 6 minutes. Highest damage out. Damage received. Successful dodge. Successful parries. And 50-something battle loot.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right. Now, let's go find Sophie.
Colour of Lumina. Can be consumed. Didn't read the rest, but I guess that was my present.
I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued about this Sophie. You got to do Battle Arena like 5 times to get Omni Slash. Oh, Battle Arena. Is that the thing in the gold saucer? Without failing, flipping egg. Quick time events. There's a lot here, yeah, tell me about it. Wow, this is really intense. It's really intense on the battle mechanics as well. Yeah, gold saucer. Yeah, I remember. Yes, it is intense on the battle mechanics. I guess that's a massive part of this. And I guess, as well, part of what drew me to it is the turn-based battle. That's why I played Persona and why I love Final Fantasy so much. I quite like lots going on and putting it all in the right, in an order and stacking it up and that. I find it fun and a bit more involved than just going in and,
Oh, the plaza is lively.
Of course,
Why
she's
people
rapid,
like to
isn't she?
celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
Gommage. I am going to quit to the main menu. Return to the touchscreen, yes. And hopefully it will load after that battle. But I want to change the audio language to Francais. Oh, French or English. That's literally my only choices. Yeah, that's happening. 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Is it going to be... Is it going to be before the battle? Yes, my bad. Okay, well at least I get to...
Très bien, allons-y. Je t'accompagne. Tu te sens prêt à la revoir?
This is so much better.
Oui, je crois bien.
This is so much better. It just means I've got to keep looking over there to read it. It just kind of completes the ambience, doesn't it? Alonzi. It's kind of like a mix of turn-based and real-time, kind of like FF7 Remake does. Yeah, I mean, I played the remake. I have it. I bought a PS4 for the remake because I love Final 7 so much. And I was sad that they took away the true turn-based battle. And I stopped playing it after a couple of hours because I thought this has no soul, being such a massive fan of the original. Now, I've changed my mind and opinion a lot since, and I will play it again. I won't get into it right now, but in that you kind of like real-time running into creatures, like finding them in open world environments and whatever, whereas I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know whether
J'ai installé ces grappins pour aller plus vite.
they're
Sympa.
just going to pop up,
Mais le dis pas à ta sœur.
what sort of options I'll have.
J'ai peut-être un peu emprunté les crochets à l'Académie des expéditions. J'aurais bien aimé les avoir quand je travaillais comme messagère.
Messagère.
Allez, Gustave, accélère un peu.
Allez.
Sinon, Sophie se sera déjà fait gommer le temps que t'arrives.
Maël,
You know, I know very basic French, but there is no way I could keep up with this if I didn't have subtitles. I did pick up that flower, didn't I? Did I pick it up the second time? I'm going back. I'm not forgetting my flower. She's going to be very mad at me. Oh, sprint. There's no way I can turn up to Sophie without my flower. I feel like this game is going to take me a very long time to complete. I am a little bit like in awe at the moment. Was I here? No. No flower. I picked up the flower. Okay. Well, I learnt where the sprint button was, so that's all good. I bought a PS4 for Spider-Man and FF7. It's weird to get used to the remake, must admit, by the end. I loved it. I was just gutted they wanted us to buy a whole new console to play the next one. I know the second one is just huge. I've got to play it. Like FF7, I've always said is my favourite game, and even though I don't know how well I'm going to like it, even though my opinion's changed, I've got to see it as a different game, basically. I don't know if I'll fall in love with it. Certainly the same way I did the first one. But I need to play it. I mean, even to just hear the music and see the, the graphics in PS4,
J'arrive pas à croire que
PS5,
Sophie ait déjà 33 ans. Elle a l'air tellement plus jeune que toi.
upscaling,
merci.
it's got to be worth it, right?
Elle est si populaire qu'elle doit déjà
All the
avoir un
places
collier
I
plein de
loved.
fleurs.
And saw when I was like 13 years old,
Très probablement.
but in modern day graphics. I mean, even that, if the game's crap, even that, it's going to be enough for me.
Quoi?
So, I haven't played the second one yet, as I don't have PS5 or Xbox X. The Switch 2 version looks terrible as well. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I will stream it at some point. Obviously, got to get through the first one first. Quoi?
Tu as l'air tendu.
Oui, je...
Je sais ce qu'il te faut. Un petit
Yes, I do
Non.
now.
Allez, ça te fera du bien.
Allez.
Tu peux pas aller voir Sophie en faisant une tête pareille. Et Si tu gagnes, je te donnerai quelque chose qui te servira avec ton convertisseur de Lumina.
Quelque chose.
D'accord.
That's
Tu l'auras
something.
Ouais.
Way. I will, just very quickly. Okay. By the way, if you've just joined, I'm not just smashing through this. I have already done this. I just had to load because I wanted to put French audio on, which I'm so glad I did. It's way better. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so then my turn. Attack to gain an XP, an AP, sorry. Go and slash her. Sweet. Now it's her turn, and I need to dodge at the right moment. Circle. So next I want to try a skill. Ah. I have 2 skills. What's the 3 and the 4? Ah, okay, I've got 6 skill points. 6 skill points. And the Lumiere Assault uses 3. See, I'm learning. Second time round, consolidating my learning. Oh, I've got to press that at the right time. Yes, I actually did it this time. Oh, I need to parry, which is R1. And again. And again. How will I know what the right time is? Hopefully the button comes up. Otherwise, I'm going to be missing that. It's overcharge time, baby. So I've got 7 points, and this takes 4.
Pour ceux qui viendront après.
X. That took a lot less time than last time. It's very satisfying. Learned French for 5 years and still don't know it.
T'as gagné. Avoue que tu te sens mieux. Je t'ai vu sourire.
Je t'ai vu sourire. I mean, Corny, we may know French by the end of this. We may be fluent. I think you've got to be using it all the time, haven't you? I think even people who are properly fluent and then move away and don't use it for years, they probably get back into it after a while if they went back to that country, but unless they're using it regularly, there's probably tons that you forget. All the French that I've learned, I remember words, but nowhere near as good as I used to be. Bon.
Allons voir
To be
Sophie.
consumed to give an additional lumina. Still didn't read it all.
Je l'ai vu près de l'arbre rouge et blanc.
Oui.
Rouge en blanc. Rouge et blanc.
La place est bondée.
Tree.
J'ai toujours du mal à comprendre pourquoi les gens fêtent le gommage. Mais après tout...
I want to know exactly what the gommage is. Right, new territory. Oh, très bien. Oui, oui, monsieur. C'est très bien.
L'arbre rouge et blanc. Je l'ai toujours trouvé si beau. J'ai un peu du mal à comprendre. Vous avez rompu
So
il y a
she's
longtemps,
definitely
Sophie
my
et toi.
girlfriend, ex-girlfriend.
Mais manifestement, tu l'aimes encore. Alors, pourquoi avoir attendu aujourd'hui pour lui parler? Tu crois
Why
pas que
is
c'est
it
un peu
late?
tard?
Because she's gonna die. So maybe this is why he's involved in the expedition, because he wants to save her. If I've got it right, if everybody 33 and over dies. Je joue au foot. I play football, I think. Yeah, maybe. Oh, That would be a nice place to sleep, wouldn't it? Oh, the petals. So, did I see the petals? Was it at the Game Awards? Yes, because they sung one of the songs, and I think the red and white petals fell. Now I get the reference. Well, yes, it is beautiful, Mayo. Or bow, or whatever. What's the word for beautiful? I'll listen out for it. Okay, so I can talk. I don't want to interact with the rope yet. It's kind of like old school, isn't it? It's like giving 30s vibes.
Sophie est là, en bas.
Okay,
Oui, je sais.
je sais.
Je...
Bonne chance.
Bonne chance. Je suis là pour toi si ça se passe pas comme prévu.
Does Mayo like me? I have the impression that she quite likes me.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Alright, let's head down the rope. Doesn't look entirely corporeal. Corporeal? No, it looks corporeal. Oh wow. Can I go back up again? I've got to see if I can go back up again. This game is cool, man. À la piscine, in the swimming pool. That's about most of my knowledge. Yeah, probably on about a par with me, to be honest. Le syndicat d'initiative, the tourist information centre, le commissariat, the police station. Look at this. Oh. Sophie? Yes, I recognise this music as well.
Ces derniers jours ont été merveilleux.
On peut parler?
Gustave. Je vous aime tous.
C'est pourtant... si t'as de la place.
Il y en a toujours.
So glad I picked up the flower. It's like buying a flower from Aries and FF7.
Pardon.
Tu
Toi
n'avais
aussi.
pas... D'accord.
Toi d'abord.
Non, toi.
Hawks.
Tu sais ce que je ressens et j'aurais aimé que... Tu sais, je me dis souvent qu'à un autre endroit, ou bien à une autre époque...
Tu n'arrives toujours pas à finir tes phrases, hein?
Non, ça n'a pas changé.
In another life.
Ça m'a manqué. Je ne t'ai jamais reproché de vouloir y croire. Toi, tu te bats. Pour changer les choses. Je comprends. C'est juste... Dans un autre monde. Pas vrai?
Nous briserons le cycle, pour qu'elle ne vole plus jamais l'avenir de personne.
Seuls les gens têtus peuvent changer le monde. Et tu es la personne la plus têtue que je connaisse. Merci.
One speak.
Tu m'accompagnes jusqu'au port?
Yes.
Oui,
Even the just like tiny expressions are so impactful, aren't they? That's what's so good about the graphics these days. Am I Sophie? I am Sophie. Cool. I was going to say the kid stopped, didn't he? So she must be identifiable as somebody who's going to die, if I got this right. Somebody who's 33. Is it the reef? I don't know. Oh, hello, Carl. Sorry, I was locked into cutscenes. Beret, to really add to the French development. Beret, yes, I know. I mean, they're very proud, aren't they? The guys who made this. Yeah, the next person is carrying onions. You need someone heavily smoking. Gaulois? Gaulois. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And a load of farmers on strike. Yeah, where are the tractors? So awkward, like my conversation with any female. Where's the cheap wine? Suddenly girl. Yes, now morphed into female. I mean, I'm liking everything about this so far. There must be wine around here somewhere. I'm sure we'll find it. We cannot play a very, very French game without wine. And yes, the whole don't speak at the same time as a woman speaks situation, I find just full on shutting up and, you know, not saying anything is not a bad tactic. I was thinking of buying this. I thought I'd drop in to check it out. It looks good so far. Yeah, dude, I've just started it. Literally first stream, so just getting to grips with it. I don't know if you saw the combat, which looks epic, but yeah, I explained at the start of the stream. You might want to go back and catch it. What I know about this game, it is very little. The soundtrack is the thing that I probably know the most about, because I've listened to it to death, but aside from that, just the very, very basics. I've been wanting to play it for about 9 months. What is this? A miniature whirlwind? Was that the rope? Graphics are great, aren't they? Just the movement of her skirt. Red and white isn't a great combination, is it? They say you should never take red and white flowers to a funeral because it represents blood and bandages. Which is possibly why they chose it for this. Very Final Fantasy. Yeah, we were saying Final mixed with Persona. Persona 5. Press L to change characters during... Oh man. Not just change them, literally like become them. That's cool. You don't have to call them up on the phone like you do in FF7. I will stick with Sophie for now. I get the red, but what kind of tree produces petals that white? Super cool. This whole place is like incredibly French as well. Trash bin? It's just a trash can. Okay. So many flowers left. I guess there are not enough people to wear them anymore. What does that mean? Hello. Bonjour.
Ah, salut Sophie.
Salut. Tiffany. Someone programmed that so you could interact with a bin. Yes. Bizarre. Makes me think, A, that I may have missed other things because I wasn't looking particularly for bin-like items. And B, kind of weird.
Alors, comme ça, Gustave est vraiment venu, hein.
You did.
Oui, en effet.
J'étais sûre qu'il viendrait.
Has everybody really left? You might hear us.
Les autres sont déjà partis?
Oui, ils se
Everybody's
dirigent
heading
tous
to
vers
the
le port.
harbour. Everybody's gone to the Rapture.
Sophie...
Yes.
On dirait qu'il te reste encore beaucoup de fleurs.
Ben, il y a de moins en moins de gens qui en achètent. J'aimerais juste qu'il ne t'en faille pas une.
Tiffany,
So yeah, I was right about the flowers. So the world's not going to have anybody in it eventually, if that number's dropping every year or whatever.
Je ferais bien de finir de nettoyer et d'aller rejoindre tout le monde au port. À bientôt.
ouais. À bientôt.
Just have a quick look around. It is eerily deserted, isn't it? Piles of petals. What is this? Chroma. Right, so that's the currency around here, presumably. Okay. Sorry. Oh. That's a normal trash can. I have to check this one. Oh, I don't even get the choice. A lesser trash can. Don't jump on the flowers, Sophie. So if I approach her with him...
À bientôt.
Ouais. À bientôt.
Okay. I wonder if that would have changed if I went to her with him first.
Je n'ose même pas imaginer ce que tu es en train de vivre.
Je vais bien. Si, je t'assure. J'ai eu 33 belles années. Et nous avons eu toute notre vie pour nous y préparer. Nous allons bien. Enfin, presque tous.
Pas moi.
Ça va aller.
She's accepted it, hasn't she? This thing's been going on their whole lives. She obviously knew it was coming. But perhaps Gustav hoped that the expeditions would have been successful by now. Might just be a predetermined cutscene. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping so, because I don't like the thought of potentially missing alternative options. By the same token, adds replayability. Not that I ever replay games. Too many games, too little time. Actually, let's see what happens. Oh. He doesn't want to talk to me, he just wants to chip up his... I mean... you probably need some guys to help you here. No, he doesn't want to talk. That is a thankless task, my friend. I take my berry off to you. It reminds me of post-war France, like post-war Paris, like that you see on films, or maybe even during World War II, where there's just stuff in the street and everything. Oh wow. It is very busy. Hi guys. Anyone want to chat? There's some sick costumes going on here. Anybody else got a reef on? You have. Looks like he could be 33. So apparently it was some ex-Ubisoft devs that left during COVID that made this. Even mentions them loving Final Fantasy and Persona. That tracks. Ex-Ubisoft. I mean, I have to say, so far, I know nothing's happened, really, but absolutely loving it. The atmosphere. Mechanics seem very cool, if I can get my head around the combat. Oh, what's this?
Ah, la merveilleuse Sophie.
Merveilleux means scintillating.
T'es toujours aussi sublime, ma chérie.
Merci.
Cyril, vil flatteur. Laisse-moi deviner. Tu as besoin d'aide?
Aussi belle que perspicace, comme d'habitude. Vois-tu, je réfléchis à notre une pour demain. Et qui pourrait mieux l'écrire que quelqu'un qui fête son jour spécial aujourd'hui?
Ça se défend.
So what is this day for? I'm intrigued.
Alors, quel sera le sujet de l'article?
Eh ben, en fait,
I thought actually it was actuellement. Shows what I know.
T'es vraiment un gros fainéant.
aide-moi, je t'en supplie, Sophie, mon patron va me tuer.
Getting someone else to do your homework, Cyril.
D'accord. Réfléchissons à un titre.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms. That's very poetic. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey. It's a bit more boring. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously. That's just me. I'm liking this one.
Le soleil pâle s'élève au-dessus des fleurs écarlates.
Un titre sur le contraste entre la beauté et la mort.
Exactly.
Avec la peintresse qui éteint un peu plus chaque année la lumière du monde. Super. Maintenant, je suis inspiré. T'es vraiment divine, Sophie.
N'oublie pas de me créditer.
Jamais. Tu me connais.
It's okay, Cyril.
Merci. Pour toutes ces fois.
There's just going to be like an undertone of sadness knowing that these people are going to die, isn't there? Which is very real. I love a bit of melancholy.
Ça a toujours été un plaisir, mon ami.
Mon ami.
Prends bien soin de toi.
Ouais.
And they know that it's probably going to be the last time that they see these people. I hope that's not what this special day is. Can't be. Because they're heading off to stop the expedition, right? Oh, sorry, they're taking the expedition to stop the paintress.
Oh, Sophie,
Bonjour.
Marie?
Marie.
tes fleurs. Je ne savais pas, je croyais que tu étais plus jeune. Et pourtant, tu n'as pas d'enfant.
Don't rub it in.
Je n'ai pas envie qu'on ait de nouveau cette conversation. Pas aujourd'hui.
Aujourd'hui.
Tu te préoccupes donc si peu que ça de l'avenir de Lumière? Comment peux-tu être aussi égoïste?
So what's Lumière?
Je ne le suis pas assez pour amener d'autres êtres dans ce monde condamné.
Oh. Wow. That's a complicated point.
Je sais qu'on n'est pas nombreux à penser ça aujourd'hui. Et ça a détruit ma relation avec l'homme que j'aimais le plus au monde.
A difference of opinion.
Maintenant, si tu veux bien m'excuser, j'aimerais passer un peu de temps avec lui. Et toi, tu devrais chérir cet instant avec ta fille.
Désolée.
Je suis désolé.
On se revoit au port.
Bonne chance, Marie.
Do you get a bit of Assassin's Creed feel to it as well? Do you think? I've only dabbled a little in Assassin's Creed. I can kind of see that with the crowds and whatnot. Very Majora's Mask. Well, Final Fantasy, knowing your impending doom is coming into you, take a stand. Yes, Majora's Mask, 100%. I never completed that, but I loved Ocarina so much that I played Majora's after. It's really hard not to have to keep on resetting. But yeah, that horrible looming comet that's just getting closer and closer to the Earth. And there is a real melancholy feeling about that game, isn't there? Like everybody knows and they've kind of accepted that they're going to die. Yeah, good shout. Bon chance. People have gathered here on their way to the harbour, reuniting one last time. I don't like that there's like random things in the middle of nowhere that I could miss. Is that my OCD getting the better of me? I don't actually have OCD, but sometimes, being the completionist that I am, it feels like I might have. That looks like money. How do I get to said money? Ah, we can climb. How far can I jump? Yeah, okay, I think I can make that. Well done. Nice. Indeed, everyone knows and feels the pain. Oh, I actually love melancholic things. Nice combat roll, Sophie. They just draw you in, don't they? Ah, okay, good way of stopping me getting round. Just do a bit of a scamper. Oh, okay, I read that. Been there. So, there is no radar or anything, so I don't know which way the music stops as I approach the piano. People blocking the invisible walls. Precisely. Very nice. People who are about to gommage leave their furniture. So gommage is... They're not dying right now, are they? Are they going somewhere together to kind of accept their fate? So that others may use them. Oh, is that a bit morbid? There's nothing wrong with looking, I suppose. They examine it.
On peut s'en servir.
Oh, really? Can be assumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. Sweet. Well, I'm glad I investigated. What? What? Are they like dressed up as, I don't know, Leap?
Mon costume de Gestral est le plus
My
beau.
Gestral costume is the best. Gestral? Yes, it's very impressive.
Dites, madame, vous croyez que les Gestrals existent vraiment?
I flippin' hope not if they look like that. Of course they do.
Évidemment.
C'est ce que je crois, moi aussi. Les autres se moquent de moi, mais je sais qu'ils sont vrais.
Well, they're like wooden hunks. Would knowing your death date be a good thing or a bad thing? I suppose you have the time to get your things in order. Oh man, I don't think I've got time tonight to discuss the pros and cons to that. I think you would just be sad the whole time that the clock was ticking down, wouldn't you? I think if you knew when you were going to die, you'd probably be a lot more grateful. Well, those are the two main pros and cons right there, probably.
Un jour, je sais que j'en rencontrerai un.
Rather you than me, buddy.
Même si ça veut dire rejoindre une expédition. Je lèverai une armée de Gestral et on battra la peintresse.
If it's a Gestral, can't really tell from that costume, to be fair. Also, what are you doing? Are you dancing?
Et moi et mon petit frère, on vivra avec les Gestral et ils seront notre nouvelle famille. On en a marre de l'orphelinat.
Si les légendes sont vraies, ils adorent vraiment se battre. C'est pour ça que je m'entraîne tous les jours en cognant sur mon petit frère.
Cool guy.
C'est... Oui. J'imagine que tu ferais un excellent gestral.
I agree.
Merci.
That is weird. Okay. More flower sellers. I think I've just got that one person left to speak to. Oh, are you okay, Gustav? You seem to be having an issue there. Just say excuse me. Guys, you can see he's having a problem. Does this mean... Oh, there you go. Saved you. Should have left him there. Bonjour.
Hé, dites,
Hey, dites.
vous me semblez être une femme de goût.
I am.
Je viens juste
Estelle.
de finir une sculpture du légendaire esquier.
Esquis.
C'est sans doute mon chef-d'œuvre, et pourtant tout le monde semble s'en moquer.
I care, it's really cool. I don't know what the heck it is, but...
Comment puis-je l'améliorer?
Yes, you could paint it, but maybe it's got something more menacing. No, paint it.
Vous pourriez peut-être le peindre? Lui ajouter un peu de couleur?
Le peindre? C'est génial. Je savais bien que j'avais raison de vous demander. Merci pour votre aide.
Pas de problème, madame. These two kids stuck in the same 5-second animation is giving me much joy. Yeah, they were freaking weird. There's the Assassin's Creed parts, all the bugs, lol. Yes. I hope there's more of them. That's what adds the flavour, right? Emile Heskey. Legend. Very relevant too. Time
Avec
of
grand
year.
plaisir.
World Cup. Most welcome.
Je m'y remettrai dès demain.
I shall get to work tomorrow.
Je vois que
I
vous
see
avez
you're
des
wearing
fleurs.
flowers.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
What's your name?
Sophie.
Eh bien, Sophie, en guise de remerciement,
Oh,
je graverai votre nom sur cette statue.
that would be really nice.
Oh, ce n'est pas la peine.
Si, j'y tiens.
It's a shame it's this statue, but hey, creating a legacy. Okay, I think it's time to move on. I thought that guy might want a talking to. Look at that.
Ah, Sophie, quelle délicieuse odeur.
As in me?
Merci, Richard.
Je la reconnaîtrai à des kilomètres de distance. C'est bon que tu sois là, Sophie.
Very keen nose.
J'ai une faveur à te demander.
Okay.
Tout pour mon professeur de couture préféré.
Sewing teacher.
Nous sommes de la même année, toi et moi. Je vais être gommé aujourd'hui. Et je me suis disputé avec mon fils hier
Oh
soir.
God.
Il a l'intention de se joindre à l'expédition. Il veut gâcher la dernière année de sa vie. Et je voulais pas ça pour lui. Je pensais que c'était un mauvais choix, mais aujourd'hui, j'ai changé d'avis. Je sais que j'ai commis une erreur. J'ai tenté de lui imposer mon opinion, mais en réalité, il est bien plus courageux que je ne le serais jamais. Alors je lui ai cousu un uniforme spécial en guise de cadeau d'adieu. Tu veux bien le lui apporter?
Bien sûr.
Side mission.
Je vais l'amener à Jules.
Il ne veut pas participer à la cérémonie du gommage. Il sera forcément au festival de l'expédition ce soir.
Okay, I'll look out for him. Expedition Festival.
Mais
Ne t'en fais pas. Je vais demander à Gustave.
Okay.
Gustave? Vous vous êtes remis ensemble?
Pour ces quelques instants. Peut-être.
J'en suis heureux. C'est quelqu'un de bien.
Oui, c'est vrai.
The world does look really well done, doesn't it? The little details that make it feel more real. 100%. I'm getting the vibe, and I got the vibe with all the awards at this one, that they made it as realistic as possible. And by that I mean adding in the small details, the facial expressions, careful script writing, all of that kind of stuff. The sort of stuff that sets the really good games apart from the just half decent ones.
Merci à tous les deux. À bientôt.
À bientôt.
À bientôt.
I am going to have to wrap this up very soon. In fact, I think I'm going to call it the body language, yes. Exactly. I guess they used not only voice actors, of course, but mocap, potentially, certainly for the major cutscenes. Yeah, I'm pausing. Do I save? No. Well, I'll know that I've just gotten the uniform for Richard's son and everything else is done. And this is where I'll start my next stream. But for now, it's time for bed. Full week of work. Can't wait. Corny, it's been an absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed having you along. And of course, anybody else who popped in. This game, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop playing it. Yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to the next session, which will probably be tomorrow night. Where are we? Monday? Yeah, we'll try and make it tomorrow night. Because so far, so good. Auto saves, yeah, I hope so. Well, we'll find out. But either way, it's not going to take much to get back to where I am. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no, thank you for the viewing and the chatting. It's been cool. Okay, mate. Till next time. And others. Farewell. Catch you soon for part 2.